at my school, and I sort of run like the social media thing. I'm part of, I guess like I'm part of different organizations, and I'm like a big social media person. So
Mm-hmm.
like I run the social media for the band, the debate team, the Indian Cultural Club. And
Wow.
today we had like a bake sale where
Mm.
we outsourced like donuts, like snacks, treats, stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
we'd sell them for a profit, and then that profit went towards a separate like independent campaign towards fighting COVID in India.
Mm-hmm.
Not curtail COVID or anything like that, but we did like a separate campaign. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think there's just like a lot of fundraising opportunities using social media, and I guess like more, I guess like forms of technology that are out there, along with GoFundMe. And I think that
Mm-hmm.
like one thing that we can do to personally connect is,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, relate to how like this has also affected our lives, and how like COVID has become like this one universal thing in which we can all sort of relate to. We've all been affected by it, and how we can like relate to our parents, and like I guess just our family back home in India when we can't really see them much nowadays, or the only times we see them is online.
Agreed. Agreed. That's good. So for Nikki, we have put $600 as a fundraising target. Um, so what do you think, Rashmi, or kids, is a
Uh,
comfortable amount?
uh, so before the amount, I got another idea while Nikhil was telling about band and all, and I heard uh, Sai Sharni also tell that she's into music and all that, right? Virtual
Mm.
concert. So even Shreya did a virtual concert for AVS during New Year time frame and all that. So usually, so is can we do something like collaborate, like these kids who are into music collaborate, and because it just spreads happiness, right? Like COVID times, this is something that you need right now, spreading happiness
Mm.
and joy to people because everybody is so stressed.
Mhm.
So maybe they can use their music strength and then kind of jam together, and then we can have like people can pay online also. So because it's all
Yeah,
virtual now.
that's a good one.
So
Yeah, we can say
yeah,
even GoFundMe, we can maybe put a link saying that ticket or something,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I've been
Um,
wanting to, like Shreya's been wanting to do one for senior living for a while now. Like I think in summer we were planning because, like do a virtual concert like that. But for this cause also, I think it'll be, and people from India can join, and like worldwide, right? Like then we have no boundaries basically, because when we are tied locally, it's just, yeah, the outreach would
mm,
be more. So maybe they can
perfect.
club up together. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a good suggestion. So let us take it stepwise.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if we want to do set one and set two kind of a fundraising, or so if this virtual band they want to do some concert, or is it like together are they going to do it, or individually they want to perform? We have to talk about that also. If they want to do it together, then they all will have to meet virtually and then practice.
I think in one session, usually they can have their own, like they can still perform individually on their pieces. It will be like more like if somebody is into Carnatic or somebody is into Bollywood or something, so like a fusion kind of thing.
Mhm.
Everybody does it because there is not much time. So
Yes.
usually, like they perform on their own pieces, and then like just jam together, kind of like one
Yeah.
Yeah.
one bit probably they can, if they have time they can just practice
Mm.
one bit, but other things I don't know, the kids probably have more ideas, they can speak up, but this is
Yes,
just, yeah, on
Naini
top of
and
my,
Nickel and Sai. That's an excellent idea, Rashmi. I love it.
yeah,
Yeah, instead of us just making that video and putting it together, we are going to give them a live performance, and then,
yes,
people will have something to look forward to and talk
yeah,
about it, right? Yeah,
true, true, true.
that's,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
It would
So,
be a little bit difficult to like do something together, especially
yeah.
considering the time constraint. And so,
Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah. And
yeah,
But
but
usually
let's
most
give it a
so
show.
artists always have, usually most
Hmm.
artists
yeah.
always have like one or two pieces that we can play, uh,
Mhm.
like normally.
Hmm.
So you are into Nikhil, you said you are into band.
Yeah, I've been
Or
playing band for a couple years now.
oh, nice. Okay. How
So
about Sai Shirani?
Oh,
Mm.
yeah. So I've been doing Carnatic for
Okay.
since I was very young, 5 or
Okay.
6. And I also can sing movie songs. I've been doing that as well. You know, you just casually learn, and I sing them at competitions. So I've done those as well. So I can sing both.
Yeah.
But I was thinking for an idea
Mhm.
that we create, how do I say this? Like so in apps, you know, like the next door neighbor and things like
Yeah.
that, we can put in the GoFundMe links or the fundraising links into the next door neighbor. Many people donate to those. Like I feel like we could also do the live performances. That's always fun and people look forward to it and people pay good money for that. But I feel like with next door neighbor, it's much easier for people to pay like that, right? Instead of having to pay for tickets and having the live going to the live performances. I mean, we could do both. Because
Yeah, we can
it's
do
not
both
much
actually.
effort.
Yeah, so
It's not
what we
much
can
effort
say,
to put in.
yeah, so Sai, I think what we can say is, as a thank you, they can attend this concert, is what we can say, right? So we are expecting a donation from them anyways. They're not buying a ticket from us, but as a thank you, you are going to attend this concert or something. Rashmi, what do you think of that thought? Or should we do
I'll be a
3?
little honest here upfront, actually. What happens is right now, because so many orgs are collecting for COVID, and I don't know, I just feel like when people around, right, like a lot of times people are skeptical, oh, something is genuine or not, or things like that.
Agreed.
That always keeps coming up, right?
Agreed.
So I just feel like if I don't know, like on the
I know. I
that
know. A
way
lot of
I was like, I don't know how much people are going to step up and then donate, right?
yeah,
That's
but
what I thought. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Frankly speaking, so if you take a look at data, I was telling you, right? So it's mostly what I would suggest is reach out to Americans rather than Indians. No offense, guys. I know we are all Indians. I know it's being recorded, but the data also shows that the charity wise, we are very less charitable than Americans over here. So a lot of church folk and a couple of my friends, American white friends, also reached out to me without me even talking to them or asking them for anything. So it's who you reach out to, and um, how much the connectivity you have with them is what I
Yeah,
would say.
I think I agree. So I think there is another thing, right? Like it's a culture shift issue also. Like I'm in Bay Area right now, which is like India, like it's
Oh yeah,
literally India, right? Yeah. So I think that's where probably what we are speaking is probably two sides of coins, right? Like because I think
yeah.
it's just the perspective or the mindset of the people around. I feel like here, what I feel is the concert kind, or that kind, like where people are getting upfront value for that time and then they are willing to pay. Like people go to the concerts all the time, and they like even the live bands, Bollywood, whatever, right? Like they are just willing to pay. But then when it comes to these things, then I don't know, like how much it is.
Mm.
So that might be just the location issue. So
Yeah,
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 but
I
we can
think that
try.
is
I
true.
mean, there is no harm in trying. Like we can raise, and whatever we raise, we can spread a
But
word.
then it brings
Yeah.
me back to the question that should we put one page, one fundraising page, or should we create multiple as per the teams is the question, right? So
When you say teams, what does it mean? Okay.
no, so couple of the students are saying that we want to do a bake sale in the school.
Hmm.
Yeah, right. So few of them go fund me. We can post it. and then few,
So, mhm.
yeah.
Sorry. So when you say pages, campaign pages, I thought it will be one can. So do you create sorry, I'm not very good at all this. So do you create like one campaign page for a kind of activity usually? Is that how it works?
No, I mean, it depends on who is raising it.
Mhm.
So, for example, now my husband created a page for a campaign for $600 or so. And Nikki, we put the video of Nikki and we'll be sending it to that school, right? So now that page, basically that fund that is raised is from Nikki's campaign.
Okay. Okay.
I was
But
also thinking, unrelated to this, but we can. I feel to avoid like riskiness, we can set it at some $100, $200, and then it'll overgo. You know, we can like it'll like overflow, so we can keep adding more and more gold. So that way, it'll look like we're reaching more and more goals, and we're also raising more and more money. If people say that, oh, there people are donating and they're reaching their goals. So if we set it up at some $200 first, each GoFundMe for whoever's doing it, we set it at some $200, and then set it. Okay, so we reached our goal, $200. You guys, we made it to 250. We can set it to 400, and then we can keep incrementing, and it'll be way
can
more.
you do that? I didn't know that. Can you increment it?
You can't increment it online, but there's a comment section. You can place it at 200, and then people will keep donating.
Okay, so I think we'll have to look at that. So right now the need is, I think, $4,000, 4 or 4,500. I don't know. I didn't make that math. Did you get a chance to calculate, Rashmi?
No, I did not actually.
Okay.
So are we saying then that we want to do the GoFundMe route? So and then, yeah.
It's still a debate, right? Maybe. So what do you suggest? Even if it is GoFundMe or not GoFundMe, we have to gather funds somewhere or the other. If it is
Correct.
like GoFundMe, it is easier to get the amount transferred into one place. So if we make a few of these kids like a group and then assign one parent or two parents, let us say, to that group, and then we put a target, then that page can be circulated around.
So then in that case, like multiple things, right? Like for example, if somebody is raising through, say, baked goodies or whatever, right? So whatever amount they collect, their parents or the students can just go to GoFundMe and then make an entry there, right? Like as
that's good
50 to
point
100, whatever has been collected, or like $20, whatever has been collected, like they just go and put it in GoFundMe. And then if we are doing a concert, we'll ask people to go through the GoFundMe and then click on the link and get that some unique code or something to join for Zoom or something like that. And then so still the point of, and people who don't want any of these things can just keep donating on GoFundMe page independent of all these things.
Yeah, that's correct. So I think that's a good one too. But how do we, so we need an intro video, Rashmi.
Right.
Intro video, especially from the kids over here. 10 seconds or something. Can you take that up, please?
Can you ask your fellow volunteers there back in India who are on grounds, right, to maybe record a small bit, and then like it doesn't have to be like just the village. We can edit it later on, like just to get a little bit of ground reality kind.
Okay, so I put some photographs in the group.
Yeah, I
Can you
think some
check?
photographs are
Can you check if that is fine? I'll ask. So, what context do you want to bring over there? Is the question. Yeah.
It's like
So,
the village, right? Like for example, the village, like they just see, and then or someone, if they're willing to tell, like, you know, how COVID has devastated. Like, are these kids can speak also, but just as to
mm,
begin with, you know, like people can tell, they can speak in local language, and we can add subtitles maybe,
mm, mm,
and then like just one or two people, and then, you know, how it is devastated or whatever, or how it has affected their day-to-day lives, whatever. And
mm.
then we can ask these kids to give, like, you know, few lines and make it like a video, right? Maybe
Yeah,
like for
perfect. So
Americans, for example, that you said, right? Like they don't know like what, I mean, they probably know, but still, like, you know, it just sets some context, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me take a note of it. So what I'm saying here is that how many kids? You're two kids, right, Rashmi?
Yeah.
Two kids, Naini and Nicole. Nicole, are you just one, or do you have a sibling that is connected on this? I can't hear you, Nicole.
Hello.
Yeah, now I can.
Oh well, I have a sibling. I have a sister that's in college, but she won't. It's just me for now.
Okay, so so if we are creating this campaign, then I want to include some names on this campaign. So that would be Rashmi's two kids, Naini, and then Nicole and Sai.
Yeah. Yes. I have a
Okay.
sister, but she's young. She's like 9 years old, so don't. It might not be the best thing to put her name.
But actually, see, you have to ask her to make something like this because Nikki made this.
Yeah, I can let her. I can try and see if she can make a cute video like Nikki did. I
Yeah,
can.
you should. Yeah, I'm gonna post it in that COVID tracker. But you can come up with some unique idea, right?
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see if I can make. Her nickname is Lassie. I can see if I can make Lassie do anything.
Yeah. So then 5 or 6 kids' names we will take, Rashmi. Okay. So two things here is one is the video from the village you wanted, and then one is a few seconds of each kid, right, Rashmi? You're on mute.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was talking on mute. Yeah, those are the two things. And do we plan to use like both Sarah and AVS logo on the video?
Yeah.
That's how it is, right? Like, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I think how long are we looking at duration?
So maybe 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure. And because
Okay.
Nikki, yeah, spoke for 20 seconds, I think. Yeah, Sai, tell me, please.
I can do the video editing. I can put the videos together. I
Oh,
use
go ahead. Yeah.
iMovie, and I can do that. If you send me the videos, or you could put them in the chat, and I can clip them. Say by tomorrow or day after evening. If we have all the videos ready, then I can clip them together over the weekend.
Perfect.
Yeah, that
So
sounds
then,
good.
yeah. So we need script in the sense, not actual, I mean, script. We need what topics we are talking about. So take the data, right? Take the data for India and say that, this many number of people, and this is the problem, or something like that. That will actually bring awareness and help them connect to the cause. So
Yeah, so
yes.
as I was thinking about that, I was thinking for the older people like me, Nikhil, Naini, we could do more of the logical, like there are this many people dying, this many people, we need this kids. And for the littler kids, we can be like, they could be the more sentimental aspect, like please donate, right? This is helping a cause. So just like if we put things together in a more logical way for the campaign video, it would be better in my opinion, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, totally. Yeah, Sai is well, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's good. I think that's a good suggestion. So let me say, the older kids, high schoolers will be talking about data. How many seconds would you think? Like 10, 15 seconds, 10 seconds each?
Yeah, we should make it max 20 seconds. Like, attention span is short for everyone. We can't make it too long.
Yeah, I agree.
Agreed, totally. So Naini, any suggestions there?
Not at the moment, but I'll probably think about it later. I mean, it's a good idea to like make the kids use the kids as like advertising, since I think when you see a kid do it, you probably are more likely to donate to a kid rather than, you know, an adult.
We don't have face value is what you say. Okay. I got that. Okay, so then let us put a timeline now. The timeline here is that by tomorrow, can we get those videos from all the kids?
Tomorrow evening sounds good because it's just a 15 to 20 second video. It's not that complicated, I think.
Yeah.
And also, it needs to be as fast as possible, right? So.
Yes, that's true. So each of you kid, the older ones, think about the data that makes sense, right? How many number of people dying, or show an image of all the dead bodies being burnt or something like that. The sad part is, you know, even people are not getting their parents or whoever siblings dead bodies to look at, and they're all piled up, which is very sad. I mean, yeah, so kids, connect to the news, watch some videos before you make a video, okay, because you need to understand and empathize. It's really a sad situation over there. Okay, and just understand how these other kids will be feeling who are losing their parents, or their parents are in ICU, they don't have, they're all mostly below poverty line or middle class family people who are being affected and who are dying. Of course, the government is trying to do as much as possible, but without being quarantined, that will not help. So we are, with our app, we are doing, so with our campaign, we are doing two things. First one is, we are saving lives by giving them this medical kit. And then the second one is, we are also stopping the spreading of the disease by ensuring that, you know, people will understand in the villages, they will understand what is mild, medium, mild, moderate, or high, severe symptoms are. And then we will assist them to quarantine themselves. Okay, so our volunteers. So these are the two things that we are doing in the villages, along with the support of the government. So be specific about it. Okay, so usually in most of these organizations, they donate, but they don't know where this amount is going to, or where the kits are being delivered, or who is actually using it, right? But for you all, you know where it is going to. So that's the reason why I was saying you need to connect to one of the villages, or I can set up that call for you all to come back, Zoom call or something to connect with, but maybe I'm not sure how soon we can do that. But understand that the people that you're supporting are in connection with you. I mean, in your vicinity. Okay, that is the first one. Second one, go to news channels and look up the actual statistics or the details, data and all that stuff. Empower yourself with knowledge. And the third one is sending the right message to the audience is really important. So take the right message and then put it together. So Sai, Sharanya, are you going to take lead on this video thing?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I could take
So,
lead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, maybe we could have calls in a day or two. So I think what we can do is by tomorrow night, if everyone sends the video in the chat, or I can give you guys my personal number right now. If you guys send me the videos, I don't think it's good to like formal enough to put it in the chat like that, right? So I can give you my number. If you guys send me the videos by tomorrow, I think I can have them clipped by Friday evening, and we can meet Saturday afternoon. Is that okay?
That's good. So Naini, Nicole, Rashmi, tomorrow, if you send that out.
And I can also help out with the video recordings if anything needs. I have some experience with some video editing software as well. So
perfect.
Great.
I think that we could be able to put it in the chat though. Maybe just like asking a couple of people in the chat if they could just send over some video messages. I mean, I don't know if that's too.
Yeah. So right now we have 6 kids involved in this campaign. That includes Naini. I'm not sure about Nikki yet. Nikhil, Sai, and Rashmi's 2 kids. So
yeah,
right
Shreya
now,
and Aryansh. Yeah.
Shreya and Aryansh. Let me take those names, please.
Yeah.
Let's say Curtail COVID campaign by Sarah, AVS and Sarah students.
Yeah.
AVS students and Sarah volunteers, let's say. I don't know. You come back with that title, Rashmi. Sarah volunteers or something.
I think Kiran probably might
Yeah.
know, right? Or we want to say AVS students for sure, right? Like AVS students and Sarah volunteers, I think sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. Fundraising campaign. Then let me share the screen. And then in this campaign, the kids that will be involved are, for now, I'm saying 6. Shreya. And your son's name, Rashmi?
Aryansh. I'll type it in.
Aryansh. Then Nicole, Sai, Naini, and Nikki. Okay. So these are the ones that I am writing right now. They will be the leads for this campaign, who will make the videos. So lead for making video is Sai and Nicole. But we also need lead for making flyers.
Yeah, I can ask Aryansh to take a lead on that.
Okay, Aryansh. And
I can help in making flyers as well. So you could put my name after Aryansh.
okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think having two people, they can brainstorm and collaborate.
Okay. So we have flyers for Aryansh and now concert. This is important too.
Mhm.
So concert coordination. I'm
So
putting your name, Rashmi.
okay.
I'm sorry.
I can take, oh, no worries. I can take like Shreya, Sai, and Nikhil's help. Maybe like I can just be like a this thing. Maybe these kids have much more idea, but we can kind of brainstorm and come up with a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fine.
Campaign strategy, let us say, will be GoFundMe. And then concert. And also bake sale. Are we saying bake sale, Nicole?
Yeah, that could work.
Mm-hmm.
I can help out with that.
Okay.
That would probably be something within schools, so I'm not too sure if we can make that outside.
For us, that's another thing. Like our schools haven't started yet, so it's all virtual for them. Yeah, so it has to be like, it has to be within friends, and that's why I was like, more leaning towards virtual things because our schools haven't started yet. So yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Nicole, where are you from?
I'm in Florida. I'm in Tampa.
Okay, so Florida. Then you and Naini, can you both also coordinate on work on that bake sale?
Yeah,
And
I can help out with that.
Yeah,
I
Rashmi.
think bakes. Sorry. So Aryans can also bake, but I mean they can help, like these kids, Nikhil and Naini, can coordinate, and then whatever needs to be done from Aryan's side, I think. And what I'm looking at is like just like going around and then in the neighborhood or friends and family and like that. I try to make some sales there probably.
Yeah,
So,
that's good. Yeah, so take some photographs of that also, Rashmi, because we want to inspire other kids to do something similar, right? So
right, yeah.
And so bake sale, neighborhood, and also schools. I think Naini, you should do it as soon as possible. Nikhil, I'm not sure. Nikhil, are you going to school or?
Yeah, I go to school in person.
But did you already do a bake sale, and will you be able to do one more?
I just did one today. I'm not too sure about that though. I might be able to ask a couple friends, but I'm not too sure.
Okay. So how much did you raise from that bake sale?
I actually don't know. We just kind of did it today. I haven't tallied anything up yet.
Okay. Okay.
But we did make a good amount of money. We did order like we didn't really bake anything ourselves. We kind of just ordered like outsourced from like Dunkin' Donuts, but we just sold them at a profit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So give that. Yeah.
Sorry.
So Naini, if Naini wants to do a bake sale, how does she do it? Or Naini is actually virtual right now, so probably you might have to help her. Naini, what do you think you want to do for a campaign? Do you have any idea?
I'm not exactly sure, but for the bake sale, because my school ends next Wednesday, so I'm not sure if I would have time for that. But I mean, North Point Church, right? Maybe if we can connect with that, because that lady from the other place also connected with her bike sale, her fundraising for bikes. So, but I'm not sure about schools.
Okay, so but you will be leading it. No, I won't be the one. You know that, right?
Yeah, I can talk to Nikhil.
Yeah. So
How does
this is, and yeah, sorry, go ahead, Rashmi.
sorry, no. How does the local reaching out to local church work? Like for the fundraising, you can like,
It
are there
it's
usually specific people?
no, the usually the church outreach community will be there. That's a good way to reach out. California, they are not too religious. So I lived in California, but they
Yeah.
are, if they give, they donate properly. Very good amount. So 500,000 like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so churches, they are usually very generous, but you have to be very specific with the cause and give them every single detail about it, and also the website and all these things. You have an entire package, you are good to go.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. So, yeah, that's one thing. Hold on a second. Okay, so then GoFundMe, Bake Sale Neighborhood, and any other suggestions also let me know. Now the target amount. Let me calculate. 3,50,000. How much is the dollar to
I think
70?
USD to INR, and then this thing also goes right. Like they charge the 73. It says, but yeah, you can keep 70. I think PayPal will tell the actual currency.
So
I
go ahead.
I have to go at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I have a final, so
All right, sure.
All right,
Go
good
ahead.
luck with your finals. Yeah.
Yeah,
thank
good
you,
luck,
thank you
Sai.
so much.
Yeah,
Thank you
we'll
so
connect
much.
offline, and then can you post your phone number, Sai?
For sure. When you text me, just be like, "Hey, this is whoever, like the name, and then from our campaign talk this evening, right?" So that I just know it's not the random number.
Yeah, I think Nicole and Naini will reach out to you, and Rashmi's kids. So it's better
Yeah.
you guys connect offline than us telling you what to do, right?
Exactly. So that it's more
Okay.
like kid friendly, and we connect with each other, right? For sure.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you. I'll get started on. I'll see what I can get done on the flyers, and I'll make my sister and I do the videos, and then we can meet sometime on Saturday.
Yeah. For the flyer, Sai, I'll ask Aryansh to reach out to you.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow probably. It's going to be
Yeah,
late for you.
we can work on that together, like color scheming and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that
And
together.
deadline is Saturday, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you can drop off, Sai. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
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 All right, Rashmi. So we'll just take a few more minutes and close this call. Strategy, we got it. I wish we can have more kids in this list. Okay. So lead, making video, campaign, GoFundMe, concert, coordination. What is the GoFundMe amount?
I think you were calculating converting that, right?
Yeah, it came to, I think, $5,000, which is Murli is donating 40,000 from that. If I reach out to a couple of the doctors, they should be fine too. So
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm just thinking, like concert. We can ask, like, how much would be the suggested ticket?
yeah, Murli,
What are you
one second,
thinking?
we need your suggestion on this. Huh? 3,50,000 is coming up to $5,000. There are no 10 students here.
No, 4. Okay.
It's only like, let us say in family wise, we are saying only 4 families right now.
Okay.
4? No, 3.
Yeah, 1,000 as a goal each. Whatever we get, we get.
No, we are doing it together.
Oh, okay.
So $4,000 or 5,000?
4,000 because we already are putting our money also, right?
Yeah. Rashmi, 4,500?
Yeah.
And
I
how
mean,
much?
yeah.
Yeah, we will try, Rashmi. It's no big deal, right?
I mean,
If
whatever
we
the
fail,
goal
we
is,
fail.
we don't
Yeah.
have to. Yeah.
And it's about the strategy, right? Who we reach out to, and also let us try from our end. So what the strategy here is that GoFundMe, create that campaign page. The students will make that 30-second or 10-second videos. We'll all they will compile it, put it together, and also they are going to conduct a concert.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rashmi gave that idea.
Wow, that's it. Yeah.
So send it to your office people and my office people and all that. So
Yeah,
even
I'll float it at my workplace and like, relatives, like friends, everywhere. I think that outreach, I'm just hoping more outreach. We'll see. They can also like directly buy tickets through GoFundMe, right?
Not sure about that. That's why I called Murli. What do you think?
What is the ticket?
So we want to put tickets, concert tickets on GoFundMe page.
I think I've not tried that. I mean,
Rashmi, do you think we should loop someone in to this discussion about
who do you think will know?
who can help
what, Cynthia?
creating that page? Because Murli already created one page.
Well, yeah.
Do you think we should allow someone else to create the other page? Do you think Kiran Garu or someone else?
What is this page exactly? Like the GoFundMe page itself? Is it the GoFundMe?
I mean, it's already
Can I
created.
ask Shreya, or does it have to be an adult?
I am not sure.
Yeah, the thing
Because
is,
I'm just thinking like, because she's going to college anyway this fall, right? So if that helps her profile in some any way.
Sure. That'll be great. She can create that page. Come here, just because I didn't create the page till now, Rashmi.
Okay, yeah, hi Murthy.
Yeah. So all the money that I donate is my own personal money. That what I feel like, I have to give to God. For us in Christians, we have like 10% we have to donate to God. So
correct, yeah.
Instead of giving it to church, I have adopted these villages and then I just donate my 10% there.
Right.
So, but Murli created that page.
Yeah, the page is automated. There's nothing like creating an HTML or something. You can put a photograph, or it's a straightforward like description, photograph or video link. Video link. You cannot directly upload a video there too. Yeah, so YouTube video link is there, and the goal fundraiser.
Yeah.
And then they will be able to campaign it to multiple. I mean, you get the link. And then it's up to you to how you.
Yeah. So Rashmi, what you can do is you can ask Shreya to actually come up with the script, include the students' names there, and she'll be the lead. To I don't know, the lead putting this together or something like that.
Yeah.
And then come up with a script, Rashmi.
Yeah, and
I think she should. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, one thing I noticed is that I was trying to create one because a teacher, Nikki, second grade teacher, asked her to send the link, but I cannot because I had to be an adult to sign on. And the sign on is the person who becomes the organizer in GoFundMe. So I cannot say so it doesn't show as title for her, it shows me as the title person. So if your daughter, she's doing it, she probably can do a sign on and then do that too. So
sorry, I didn't understand. So for signing in, it needs to be an adult, and their name shows up as organizer, is it?
Yes. So anybody, anybody signs on. I mean, it doesn't have to be full name. Like if you say, but once they want to verify that you are somebody who is legally there, legally in the United States, for example.
No. Hold on a second. So sign on. What is the age limit for that signing in?
I read that it has to be adult over there. That's what I mean. Kids can create.
Yeah.
Nikhil
Yes.
said he created, right? GoFundMe.
Yeah, not just Nick.
Yeah, I
not
created
just
one via
Maybe
my
a mistake.
sister.
behalf of your sister.
Or your sister.
Yeah.
Your sister did it. When did she do it, Nicole?
Probably when she was 18, I think is when.
Before going to
Yeah.
college?
I think she did it her senior year. I think.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Seniors do
Oh,
it,
okay.
Rashmi.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is-
Shreya is like, I think 17 and a half. Just,
Oh yeah, I mean, let us take a look at that. Maybe we can find that. I did not really check. I was trying to do it.
okay.
Yeah.
But I think I have to go too. Sorry about
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Oh, okay. No
Sure,
worries.
Nick.
Thanks. Thank you.
that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Rashmi. So I'm going to Google that and see how old.
I'm also checking in parallel.
Yeah.
Also, it says include your
13.
child's name in the title.
Yeah. See,
So it
13
feels like
years.
GoFundMe
That
is there.
never listen to my husband, Rashmi.
13 years. I
My
know. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I tried her, so she did.
What? Your daughter is not 13,
I
okay?
know.
Huh.
No, but
Because
it's
I've
good,
seen,
right? Like when they say no, then we otherwise we would not have gone and seen, right? So it's good.
yeah.
Somebody is helping us validate this.
That is
Yeah.
true. Because I've seen kids, some kids do it. And I've
Right,
donated
right.
it to it too. So, okay.
Yeah.
So that clears it. So then come up with a script, Rashmi.
Okay. Yeah. So
And
I think one more thing is, yeah, I'll ask Shreya to just like, create a script. And then once Sai has the video, then she can integrate that video there and then have all this like whatever, right? Like the kids' names and everything can go in there. And then for the ticket logistics, for the concert, we can say that they can do maybe on when do you think they can do these 29th tentative,
29th.
like May 29th?
Yeah.
That gives them 10 days.
Yes.
Unless the
Saturday,
kids
right?
have exams or something, something that's like,
See, GoFundMe, the concert is basically a grand finale, right? So that concert can be after June, in June also, Rashmi, because that way what we can do is we can take the amount, donate it, and take a small video and show it in that concert also, saying this is what you have donated for.
yeah, that is one thing. But what I was thinking is like, like I was thinking concert as a way of collecting this thing, donation also, like
So,
a
but
ticketing thing. That won't
yeah, so
work, is it?
no, it will, but if it is a way of collecting also, they have to buy the ticket 1 week in advance, right? 1 week or 10 days in advance. And
Right.
then, so then the amount is already in the account and the concert date is on a particular day.
Correct. So for what I was thinking is, for example, right, we say, oh, May 29th, or say June 5th, right? June 5th, for example, like if not, if they want like couple of weeks. So June 5th, supposing we say, okay, we are doing this fundraiser contest, right? Like fundraiser contest. So people can buy ticket, like they'll get that unique code, Zoom code or whatever, when they pay. Maybe I don't know how that mechanism would work, but then it will be like baked goods kind, right? Like I feel like that way. You're like for the kids also, they're looking forward for like as compared to just directly. Like we can do that also, like GoFundMe directly also. But for some people, I feel if there is something that's being offered, maybe they are more like they might be interested.
Okay.
I don't know, like I don't know but you have done more of these things in the field, so maybe you can tell better like what works and what not.
Yeah, so what I did every year is we used to do fundraising fashion shows. And as you said, we used to sell tickets.
Right.
Tickets for that fashion show. And all the youth were a part of it. It's on my Facebook also. I think I have to put that up. And we we rented a hall and all that, and we did an excellent fashion show
Nice. Yeah.
every year. So that was how we did it. And of course, you are correct. It's instant gratification versus, looking forward to it.
So that's how I was envisioning, like, so that way somebody like, see, for example, I can totally see, like, if I float it around at my workplace, right? People like the American crowd, for example, I don't know, like how much they want to come to the concert and this thing. It's okay, like this thing, but like more Indian crowd, they might want to, like, come, like, log in for some time, and then just as a this thing, token of like gratification, like
So,
you said. And I feel lesser logistics now because it's a virtual thing. I feel the logistics are slightly lesser. Like sure, the one that Shreya did, she was the only one who was performing, and she put up like a half-hour thing. So Kiran's this thing for the AVS students, she did like as a New Year show. So combined like about like I think multiple songs, and then half hour she did the show, and then half hour there was something else. So that kind. So maybe like in this one also, like in the Zoom call, we can like you can speak about like how Sarah is helping out, and then the kids can perform, and then like thanks everyone for joining, kind of a thing, like vote of thanks last 10 minutes or whatever. So like a entire like a proper show kind, that
yeah,
like normally whatever somebody would want to like go in, and then like you go to a concert and attend it at a given evening or something, right? So that kind, like everything, kids, they have a nice background and like proper that kind I was thinking. So,
yeah, we can definitely work on it. But here
but
the question
unless
is,
yeah
question is, when should we host the concert? Right?
yeah 5th, maybe June 5th.
Let me check. Is that a Saturday?
Yeah, that's a Saturday.
June. So when is the last day for schools? I mean, their exams and all?
For us, like I think Shreya has one on June 3rd. Her last AP will be done. Then she has finals, but that's on like 8th, 9th, 10th, or 7th, 8th, or 9th, or something, I think, her finals, because their school is ending only on 10th.
Do you think she'll be fine with the 5th, or do you want to do it on 12th?
So 12th we are out for San Diego. Then we won't be able to do until 19th. Then it will get delayed, right? That's
Too
what I was
delayed,
thinking.
yes.
Yeah, it will get delayed. So that's why. And I think for this 1 hour show, I think because they've been singing for so long now. She's been learning Hindustani, and she's done this before. And it looks like Sai also and Nikhil also, they have been doing this, right? So I don't know, like maybe it's just about performing few songs. I think they will be fine, I feel, because they just love music so much. It's not much of, I think, the other logistics and sending and floating word. I think that time consuming one, maybe we can share some of that this thing from them. But like just to support them with their school, so that doesn't get derailed. But just singing for like that half hour 1 hour, I think they should be fine, I'm thinking. So
I'm
unless,
thinking
what do you
maybe,
think?
Yeah, no, that's good. I think 1 hour should be good. So let's do it on June 5th itself. I'm going to put everything on. I'm writing it down. June 5th. So how about Shreya and Nikki be the moderators?
Okay, Shreya would be performing, right?
Okay.
So
If she is
yeah.
performing, then Nikki and so I'll let Nikki and someone else be the moderator.
Nikhil will be performing, he said, right?
Not Nikhil, my daughter, my younger daughter, Nikki.
Correct. But no, another name
Yeah,
like I was
yeah.
suggesting Nikhil. Yeah, but
Yeah. So yeah, if it is someone else, a little bit, put it in the group, Rashmi. Are you connected to anyone in that group? I know there are 20, 25 people in the group. I don't know why they joined.
I am not connected. I'm not. I think the only people I know is like you and Kiran. That's all. Like because
Okay.
because with you anyway with the Sarah, Shreya got
Yeah.
involved, right? So that's how I knew, and that's how I was like, okay, you
Okay.
guys are
Okay.
doing like so much of good work. At least little bit, if we can help
Thank you.
out, like yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, then let's say June 5th, and I've taken the names, 6 kids' names, okay? And then I've taken Sai's number also. So the campaign will start from June, not June, May 22nd, let us say,
Yes,
or 24th.
May 22nd. I think we can tell, but because by the time they start, because weekend, right? I want
Mm.
them to utilize the weekend, like for the kids. They want to
Mm.
start with the prep work and logistics and
Mm.
things like that. I think they should start it
Okay.
ASAP, because by Saturday we are saying, oh, by Saturday we are seeing the flyers and all, right? But then on the side note, they can start working. They know what has to be done, like for baking and all that stuff, right? Anyway, they know what has to be done. So
Mm.
the flyers get ready, and these kids are ready to go start off like Sunday,
Mm.
23rd,
Mm.
maybe 22nd, 23rd, like I think.
23rd, sure. So 22nd is when we are gonna sit and validate,
Okay.
right? So I'm thinking that we should have it all ready by 22nd only. It's just 3 things, right? First one is the videos, and then the script. If we are ready in the videos itself, 2 parts, which is one village video and then the other is kids videos.
Correct.
If Sai and Nikhil puts them together by 22nd morning, because Friday night they should have it. 22nd,
Correct.
if we all validate it.
Yeah, and the
By
flyer
the
also,
same,
right? Flyer and
yeah,
then GoFundMe.
yeah. Then Shreya will be working on the script part of it, and 22nd
Yeah,
we can launch it out.
sure. Yeah, sounds good.
Campaign start date is May 22nd, and lead will be Shreya. Sorry, Shreya Hiram. Sorry, name
Hiramat.
last.
Yeah, Hiramat. HIREMATH.
Okay. Uh, okay. So then I have this listed out. If I'm missing anything, let me know. I'll post it in the group.
Right. So Shreya has to come up with a script for the GoFundMe, right? I'm just making notes for myself. So I'll just send it across. Okay. And then GoFundMe, she needs the account and then start the page. I'll send you the link like once either me or she should be able to share it with you. We'll send it on one-on-one, like I'll ask her to send you a private message, not on
So
the
I'm
group
writing.
per se, right?
Yeah. So campaign lead. Let me share my screen quickly. So that once we validate, I can post it in the group. Okay, so here Curtail COVID, Shreya, Arya, Nikhil, Sai, Naini, Nikki. Campaign lead is Shreya Hiramat. Lead, video lead is Sai. And then flyer lead is Aryansh. Campaign strategy, GoFundMe, concert, coordination, Rashmi, bake sale, Nikhil, I said, right?
Nanny also, I think you wanted to put, right?
I think we can do it in our neighborhood. So that's what I will do with Naini.
Yeah, that's what I'll ask Aryansh also to do, I think.
Naini and Aryansh.
Yeah.
Neighborhood schools. Okay. Then amount 4,900 I put. Not to scare anyone
Okay.
off.
Yeah.
June 5th is the concert date. Timings, please. Evening or morning? Let's do it morning so that it will be Saturday evening for India.
Yeah, MATH.
T.
HIREMATH.
H-I-R-E, Hiramat.
Yeah. MATH. Yeah.
I know your daughter corrected me in the past also. I remember that.
She did.
In the group. Auntie, my last name is spelled wrong. Time, what do you suggest? 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Saturday or 10:30 to 11:30, which is 8 p.m. EST.
8 p.m. EST. Okay. Morning you're saying or evening?
Yeah, morning. You guys are in California, right? Then it's 7:30.
Yeah.
I told.
Yeah, that will be like, yeah, a little bit early, I think, for the kids. These kids don't even wake up.
Exactly. So, what do you want to do? Evening?
This is for what? For going over all the this thing, right?
No, the concert.
Oh, the concert, right? Oh, the
Time.
concert usually, I think, maybe 7 o'clock your time, so 4 o'clock maybe our time, right?
Yeah. So if we are thinking about only for US or UK European audience, then it would be anytime is fine with me.
Oh,
If
so
we want,
Indian audience also,
yeah,
right?
if we
But
want
Indian
Indian
audience,
audience,
how will the paying and all is also this thing, right? Like how does that work? Usually through GoFundMe, like buying tickets and all that.
oh yeah, because they'll putting it in dollars. So
Yeah, so
I don't know how if it is converted to rupees or not. I'll have to check.
so even I don't know those. Yeah, that logistic. I'm not very sure.
Okay.
So if
So then,
yeah,
for now, let us take our own convenient time then. 7 p.m. EST.
yeah,
And 4 p.m. CST. PST.
PST. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the details.
Yeah.
Are we good here?
Yes. And in that concert, maybe like Kiran just gives a little bit intro about AVS, like the students, right? You tell about Sarah, and then we'll have them perform on the various musics, and then you guys can end it, like, how you guys did that. I think I really like the way you guys did the aromatherapy, those sessions and all. So I think you're all professionals in that one. So yeah,
Yeah.
those are fine, but I'll coordinate with the kids, and we'll try to put up that show part, right? Like 45 minutes worth of entertainment time. And then remaining like the intro and the vote of thanks, we can loop you guys in, right?
So agenda, can I assign it to you? Concert coordination and agenda also.
Okay.
That way, just gather information from students and they'll be fine. It's just a simple thing only, okay. Agenda, validation, because we need an adult to keep validating all this. So, so you and why don't I say Aparna?
Aparna, yeah, Aparna is good. Yeah.
Aparna can take care of this. Okay.
When you say this is the all of these items or just the concert part?
Concert itself.
Okay,
Because
concert
yeah.
part, right? Okay, yeah. Sounds
Anyway, her daughter is extremely active. So
correct. Yeah. No, it's nice actually. Yeah, and I think even
yeah,
Aparna is pretty active actually. So
yeah. I'm surprised that
yeah, so it's
because
good.
Sai is same grade as my daughter, older daughter, and ninth grade. Naini is also ninth grade. So yeah, that's really good. I like it. So
Cool. So all
yeah.
right, I think we have pretty much to get started. We have the logistics. So do you prefer to like if I have any questions, I'll direct message you. Is that fine?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Please ping me anytime. No
okay,
issues.
I'll WhatsApp you then. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'm in a very crucial project at my work right now, which I'm putting a lot of effort, extra hours. So I may not
Yeah.
respond immediately, but I'll definitely respond.
No worries. Yeah, I can totally resonate. For me also, that's what has happened. So what happened in that Israel and all that, right? Like we have office at Tel Aviv and then India teams, right? Like everybody is getting so affected. People are taking off and
Yeah,
everything. So we are kind of like filling in for each other. So it's like, I know I can't complain, but it's been like pretty hectic. So I totally understand. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Same
yeah,
boat.
but right, yeah, okay. So I think we're good with this one. So we can take it from
Okay.
there.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
I post it in the group? Are we okay with this?
yeah. I think sounds good. And
Yes.
also the flyer, what all things we need, like just this thing, right?
Perfect.
So what
Yeah.
are the things that are needed? I think that is one thing that I
Yeah.
wanted to
So
ask.
let me
If
send
you,
some sample flyers to you
yes,
that I've
yes,
created for
yes,
other speakers and all. Then
yes.
you can go from there. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, because we need the Serra logo and stuff, right? Like all that.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
they can pick it from there. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Sounds good. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
Cynthia.
much,
Yeah.
Rashmi. Bye. Good
Thanks.
night.
Bye. Good night. Bye.